Thank you for tuning in to Parental Guidance. This is your insight for your child for the week of June 3rd through the 9th of, June. Like trying to do multiple things at once. And sometimes it doesn't always work. So I'm doing a different format just to let you know. Usually the cards are already presented to you, but because I am shuffling and selecting the cards differently than I used to, it's kind of boring for me to just kind of flip over the cards, have everything prepared. So figure at least it gives us all an element of surprise moving forward. So as you can see, you have a couple of cards that have already, when they were shuffled, were already visible. So we'll go with that. How are you? I hope you are feeling good, feeling rested. We'll see with this presentation what it lays out, but I have a feeling, I want to say that like you've been doing some work, and I'm expecting some progress, to see some progress, but we'll see, with whatever the cards tell me. That's what we're gonna go on, whatever we get. Okay, so your child has, animal deities. Animal deities in reverse speaks of divinity, guidance, wisdom. I'll pause that so you can read it, or hold it so you can pause it and read it. And it's in reverse. If it speaks of guidance and wisdom and divinity in the upright, and it's in reverse, and this is for our Aquarian children, there's an out of sorts. At least we have completed, there's no more of the insect that followed you guys for at least 3 weeks until it became upright, which is really good. But I think some changes have taken place, so you guys may be in more of a contemplative state. Your child could be surrounded by an awareness of something. It could be friends. Your child could be surrounded by friends, but I really feel like it's a sum of all, like influence. So whatever influence the child has, it could be just an internal spiritual union, grouping. And what I mean by that is internally your child is has an understanding of a spiritual awareness, and they are coming in tune and into alignment with themselves and the powers and abilities they possess spiritually, the spiritual insight, the spiritual perception, the power of observation, the gift of love, just all of these different things that they're starting to come together, almost like a transformer or a megazord, or some, it's just like a sum of all parts being in unity. And even though it's, it could, animal deities, it could speak of divinity, guidance, and wisdom. I almost feel like if it's in the upright, that's going out. Like they're unified to go out. But the fact that it's in reverse, it's pulling in to the self. Does that make sense? For the card that you have in reverse, and we'll get to this one later. Oh, yay! Still dealing with love. The Jasper red. Red? Yes, red. 2 syllables, not one. It speaks of nurture, care, protection, energy flow, and life force. So again, there's a lot of this week. The theme is a lot of like reclusiveness, going inward, reflection for whatever reason, but that's like the reoccurring theme. And I feel it for myself too. Probably because whatever happened in May, that month was like really testing and exhausting. And I think maybe a lot of people are just recovering from that. So now that we've kind of come down from the busyness of that month, we're able to take stock of what transpired and think of what we want to see happen you know, in the days and weeks to come. So this speaks of nurture, care, protection, energy flow, and life force. And I won't say that it's stalled, but I will say that this ties in with this, that energy is going inward. It's an inward nurturing, an inward care, an inward protection, an inward life force, and an inward energy flow. Where your child's attention this week is primarily going to be internal healing and on themselves, internal growth. And that's perfectly fine. So we have a lack of peace, or not so much peace, you not accepting peace in some way. Yes, this was the reading that I was a little bit concerned about, because it's like everything was in the reverse. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's almost the growth that you've had. You may have another round and you're like, no, I've learned something this time, so this is not going to happen the same way. So speaking of the piece in reverse, and it's so funny, I actually get to the page. It says, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there is dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself. Don't look at the outward world to provide certainty. This too shall pass. Once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. And that was the peace card in reverse. Yes, it's a lot of contemplation, a lot of going inward. Yes. Okay. And I don't know. It's not a bad thing, like I said. I was just like, is there inner peace? Is something popping back up? Because that's what it looked like. Oh, no, there's no peace. It's a lack of a new beginning. Someone's not using their intuition. But this is just saying that, you know, going a different way per se, seeing something differently, navigating, doing what you need to get that peace that you need, and it's okay. It's not bad. Give me one moment. One more. Yep. So it's probably you're going inward and doing some internal, and that's fine. Creating that inner peace. Your child is going inward, inner peace for you. Now you have the new beginnings in reverse. It says, take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. Look at you. Look at you rising up. Good job. And you have the I am intuitive card in reverse. Today I am committed to following my gut. And it's not that you're not following your gut. I think it's you are emerging into one that will lead with your intuition. You will listen more to yourself because you're going inward. Your child is going inward and doing some healing and some internal process. So this is like a breather week for you. Good job. Good job. Breather week. Going inward. You're coming from the ashes stronger. And you may be afraid of this new beginning that's on the horizon because it's new. And you may be doubting. There may be a choice involved here that you have to make, and you're doubting yourself. You're afraid of where this new beginning will take you. But you are being encouraged, if you so choose to receive it, to just go inward, use your intuition, and accept that new beginning. Take it as an opportunity to rise and be stronger. So hug your child a little tighter this evening, this week. Be blessed and be grateful, knowing that I think you've overcome something really huge. And I'm proud of you. I really am, because I just feel like in the weeks to come, for you and your child, like all that stuff is upright. They're projecting outwards this love and this unity, and there's love in their heart, and there's peace in your life, and you're in a new beginning, and you're using your intuition. This just sounds good. So be blessed, because like I said, it's not bad, and it actually is, you know, you moving forward, and there's good things on the horizon. It's just with all the cards upside down, it's like, a little concerning, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. And in this case, it definitely is not. It's not a bad thing at all. You're doing the work. Congratulations. I am so grateful to have you viewing, and just so excited for your life. Congratulations. Have a good week, and thanks for watching.